going on YouTube? Lifestyle Fitness checking in. Just going to show you, get a shot of the steaks. Took out a couple of steaks to defrost for the next few days of eating. This might actually only last me probably 4 servings or so roughly. Anyway, I'm just going to show you how I prep it. Don't do anything special. If you're looking for different seasonings and gourmet styles of having a steak, this isn't the right video for you. Anyway, come in, zoom a bit closer, I'll show you how I get some of this stuff ready. Basically all I'm going to do is clean some of the steaks. Now these are, what's it called? Beef outside around steaks, so they are a bit tougher, but keep in mind I'm not eating it exactly for the flavor, I guess you can say. Usually what I do is I wait for steak to go on sale. Around $2.99 a pound is usually a good price, and then I most of the time stock up on a good $60 worth of steak, keep it frozen in the fridge, and then from there I can take it out whenever I need it. Some of these cuts are always a bit of a pain when they have the fat near the bottom of the steak. Usually what I do is I try to clean as much of the visible fat as I can off of it. Keep in mind I am having beef, so I'm okay with it having some actual fat left on it and inside of it. I just try to clean away as much of the visible fat as possible. Be really careful with these knives. Actually had a bit of an accident yesterday. Won't happen again. Anyway, you guys get the idea. I'm basically going to clean all these steaks out. We'll check back in when I'm done cleaning them. I'll show you how I set up. We're going to be moving to the grill. I just have a basic panini press style grill. I'm going to clean on there. I'll show you a bit closer once I'm done cleaning it. Okay? So we'll check in about 5 minutes when I'm done here. We finished cleaning off all the visible fat from the meat. There's going to be a little bit of internal fat left, but that's okay because you want some of that. That's alright. We account for that when we add it into our macros and everything for the day. But basically you cut off as much of the visible fat as you can. So we have the meat here ready to go. Moving over to the grill. I basically turned it on, had it preheated to 325, which is the lowest possible setting for this grill. I noticed that it cooks pretty fast and it tends to burn it sometimes, so I usually keep it on the lowest I can. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that setting. Before I start, I usually grab some pan, just spray a paper towel. Even though it is a non-stick grill, I want to do everything I can to make sure that it doesn't make too much of a mess. So I just coat it a little bit. Nothing crazy. So now that it's coated, basically going to take the meat, come in a bit closer so you can see. I just basically try to fit on as much as I can onto the grill. I'm gonna have to cook the second batch afterwards. I'll show you how it works. So basically from here, I close the lid, and all I gotta do now is switch to the time. And these usually take me about 6 minutes roughly. I'm gonna go with about 5 because this is relatively new. I'm still flirting with it a bit to see how long it takes to cook. But at about 5 minutes in, they're usually pretty close to ready. I don't like them well done, but I don't like them too raw as I'm cooking them for the next few days. So it works out well. Store it, throw it in the fridge, and I can take it out as I need it. But it's nice like this because I leave it closed. I throw on the fan, I'll turn it on after it gets a bit loud. And we'll check in afterwards when this batch is about done. Just finished cooking both the batches of the steak. If you want to take a look at the finished product. about medium, I guess you can say. Not too well done. A little bit cooked on the outside. Keep in mind, like I said, this isn't going to be your gourmet steak. This is going to be bulk production, like I do. You're making a good amount in a short amount of time. Like if you were to break it down for how long it took me to cook it, to clean it, then to throw it on the grill, it was 5-minute cooking time on the grill because it's double-sided. Keep in mind, again, this is only going to be about maybe 4 servings tops or so. So I'm probably going to have to cook again tomorrow evening. But that was all I had defrosted at the time. So usually when I do it, I'll cook enough that it'll last me about 3 to 4 days of meat. And then from there, I just have to take it out and weigh it. If you take a look at the scale, I just use the scale and weigh what amount I need per serving for that day. But yeah, I clean the grill. Just got to clean some of the meat trays that are left afterwards. But other than that, that's all I do, because now when I need to season this, or not season it, add some flavor, I usually eat this with ketchup, add some sea salt to it, so I'm not too picky when it comes to flavors. I used to season it a lot, but because of the grill, I don't want to season it too much because then it smokes even more. I'm already getting in shit from my mom about the smoke that's causing. So you got to see, I usually cook with the window open a little bit. It's a bit cold here in Toronto, Canada, so you got to be careful. But throw on the fan, cook. It's the best thing you can do when you can't use the grill in the middle of the winter. So anyway, cooking with Rob. Here's some steak for the next couple of days. Check it out. Take it easy.